Alright guys, hi, welcome back to my channel, and as I promised, I will do a video about my seeds from the magazine I mentioned in juniper berry video. For some reason I experienced some sort of issues like strange noises when I recorded my videos. I do apologize about that. Hopefully you can hear me properly nicely and it's not gonna be too annoying for you. Right, let's start. This is the magazine. It's amateur gardening. uh, as I say, you can get it from every magazine shop, supermarket, whatever. It's $1.99, or you can subscribe for all year. I would like to mention that I'm not paid to do any advertisement. This is just if you fancy and you're interested in that. Right. I split the seeds into the two piles. One pile is the seeds you can sow indoors first and transplanted them outside. The other one is the seed you can sow straight outside. I'm just gonna give you for a look. Poached eggplant, white flower. What is good about all these seeds is that they are good for pollinators, good for bees, and as you know, the bees are disappearing and we need to do our best to keep them alive and make sure in the suburban areas there is enough food. These packs give you full informations like white flower poppy on the top. This is average 2000 seeds in the pack. You've got all the informations on the back, how to sow them, when to sow them, how big, how tall. Most of these flowers, they are only annual. You sow them, they grow, flower, die. Okay. Gypsyphilia, one of my favorite one. Again, with all important details on the back and about average of 1000 seeds in the pack. Another white flower and white flower woodland. These white flowers are good if you've got a large area, if you're creating landscapes, or if you've got, rocks, if you creating like artificial mountain sort of garden. Right, this bag are the seeds you have to start in the propagator or home on your windowsill and transplant them outside once weather is warmer, there is no frost or anything. Alyssum gold. There you've got some pansies. I wasn't very successful with pansies last year. For some reason, I have no idea why, but I will give it a try again. And I've got 2 packs of these, and I quite fancy them because I think they look pretty. However, it says you have to sow them indoor and transplant them outside in pardon me, May and June. However, because it's warmer now, I will try to plant them outside into the pot and see what's gonna happen, and it will be our adventure. And I will keep you updated in that. I will do another video about that. This is a verbena. Some of these flowers will survive till the next year. Some of the flowers will die as well. It depends what the seeds you choose. And again, with the cascade, you see if you're creating like landscapes, you don't need to necessarily plant them all together. You can just spread them all over your garden, different places. Regular. I've got the French lavender. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of French lavender. Why is that? Because they are not that good for bees. I preferred English lavender, which is more uh, pollinators friendly. I tried to grow echinacea last year. How does these seeds work? You have to sow them. They will grow. They don't necessarily flower first year because they're establishing themselves for the year after. And in the spring they should come back out and flower. However, my echinacea probably get eaten by slugs because it's not coming back out. But however, I will give a try again. Daisies, I like daisies. And you got verbascum, which is again like a wild looking flower. You've got viola, which is basically like little pansy. They're very pretty and they actually survive till November and flower. You've got pollinatos. You can buy these in the shopping center, you know, in the little pots, like around the Easter or in the spring. You can plant them into your garden. These are actually the seeds, and they will be planted out. They flower in March, April and May, but they can grow all the way till October. And as I say, that's my other pack. I'm gonna try to solve. Pardon me. Right. But also I purchased this from Wilco, £2.50 sunflower seeds. It's about 20 seeds. I've got them now in the greenhouse. They start coming out. I will do another video about them. I love sunflowers. Also in my greenhouse I've got moneymaker tomato and I've got my peppers. It's the long red macaroni pepper, which is very sweet, nice for salads, good for cooking too. I've got few plants of them. They germinate very well. You need to keep them in the greenhouse until weather is getting much warmer. However, I will do another video about them. Now a bit of exotic stuff. These are jujube seeds. They are like very hard shell things. I saw about jujube online, and jujube is called Chinese dates. It's very hard tree, which spreads quite well. It's mostly pest free as well. I'm trying to grow the seeds. I don't know if I did the correct procedure, but definitely I've got about 2, 4, 6, 8 left. And if I do the mistake with them, I will try again and we will do that together and see if I will be successful. Jujube can stay outside all year round in UK because it's very hard plant. Right, next seeds I've got is my Inca berry and my Cape gooseberry. They are very little, as you can see. I grew them last year. I wasn't completely successful, but I had about 30 centimeters long, like big plant. They actually had like tiny berries on, but I saw them too late, and they both need like long summer to establish the berries, and usually you get the berries like September time. However, they obviously died because you can keep them till next year. They are like, you know, not in this climate, too cold for them. Right, my epic failure, marigolds. That's all the seeds I collected last year from 6 plants of marigolds I purchased in the shop. However, you can get loads of seeds and keep growing marigolds, which are very good for your garden, pest free, and also other pests doesn't like them. But what I did when the flower died and started getting dry out, I thought they ready, I chop them, dry them home and take the seeds out. Wrong. Leave that flower buds there until they completely dry. That means the seeds are ready. I will do video about my failure later, and you can see why I'm telling you this, because I think it's actually quite funny. Right, and the last but not least, I've got a challenge. If you recognize this, it's called Bromeliad. It's a type of the house plant. It was given to me as a present. These dry bits were like bright orange, beautiful color. However, because it's a plant, it's died. And I left it there like, because it was like a green color after orange faded. And I discovered today that obviously it's completely dead. But there was one, you see all these, they are like a flower buds. There was one which actually were cracked out, and the seeds like this, the hairy seeds, I don't know if you can see it well. I'm gonna try this way. And they look like what is their name? Dandelions. You know when the dandelions finish flowering and you've got that white stuff and you blow them and they fly away? That's how it is. But I collect them just to do like some YouTube challenge, and I will plant them. It will be probably like, late summertime, whatever. I've got the time to, get some enjoyment over the winter. And see if I can grow it. If I can grow it, you can grow it. Okay guys, that was my selection of the seeds. I would like to thanks again all my subscribers. I would like to give shout out to Natasha. I will be happy to help you with your issue about lavender and aloe vera. However, if you like it, or if you got any questions, subscribe, send me a message, or if you got any challenge for me and you haven't succeeded with something and you want me to try and see what I think, drop me a message. Right guys, you take care and I will see you soon again. Bye.